Hey, alright. How you all doing? It's finally time to finish the Pokemon journey. Or I guess start the end of the journey, because this is the last game in the backlog. How many Pokemon games did I play? I played Scarlet and Violet, then I played ZA Legends right after that, and now it's Legends Arceus. Just the three of them in a row. So, I'm gonna start this off. I'm probably not gonna keep the face cam on, but I'm hoping everything works okay, because since the last time I streamed, I pretty much completely rebuilt my PC. I had to go in before the stream, test everything out, and it's a good thing I did that, because Facecam wasn't working, capture card wasn't working, microphone wasn't working. I had to troubleshoot all that, so I'm glad I went in first. Because you really don't want the first stream in a playthrough. I think the sound is also synced. Should be. Welcome to the stream, Haruhi3000, or Tama12. And you're gonna be treated to more of my voice acting, because Game Freak can't put out the cash to hire voice actors, apparently. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus or Arceus or Arceus, depending on who you ask. Now I wish to know thine appearance. I'm probably just gonna stick to the guy character. My voice acting got better. I mean, with all these Pokemon games that I'm playing with no voice acting. Should I just go default look? This is definitely something you can't change later. Yeah, I'll probably just go default. What is thy name? My name's Pansy. Yes. Pansy. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. Why does Arceus talk like this? A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Pansy. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. You have to catch them all, as they might say. You're gonna watch the stream while grinding in Zenless? Oh no, my iPhone. Damn, he upgraded it to an iPhone 17. Thanks, Arceus. So I'm playing this on Switch 2. It doesn't have any, like, Switch 2 specific enhancements, like they haven't upgraded the game for it, but at least the frame rate should be consistent. Probably locked at 30. Wake up! Do wake up, won't you? Are you alive, my boy? What is he wearing on his head? You gave me quite the shock, falling out of the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand? Come now, who in the world does that? I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to be an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. I see, you seem to be in quite a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? So you don't even know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night, and you don't even know who you are. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? This kid is so distraught. This, like, 10-year-old just got isekai'd. And this adult is like, how are you gonna afford a living wage? I don't know what to do. Well, good luck then. And he leaves. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. See, the owl agrees. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you would appear here. Do you even know what a Pokemon is? Sure. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. And what might your name be? All I had to do was nod, and I put it in his head. Oh, you're called Pansy. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I'm something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. I didn't press A. They just ran. Oh, blast and bother and dang it and... Ah. My darling Pokemon, why must you run? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you can help me out? Did he have the Team Galactic symbol on him? Oh, yeah. Well, at least we can run right off the bat. I don't even think ZA let us do that. Crouch. Reset camera. Alright. I can't even go into, like, the settings or anything. Actually, I don't even know what I pressed to get that. Interesting that fast text speed is default now. Camera controls, camera sensitivity, I might increase that. Motion sensitivity. Yes, please. Autosave, HUD toggling. Set our button. Dynamic range. So it doesn't look like motion controls is something I can use right now. I'm guessing it's when you hit the aim button. Is that my... It's my Arceus phone. Imagine if, like, God summoned you to the void, asked you what you looked like, asked you your name, he took your phone, upgrades it, and drops you in, like, feudal Japan or whatever this is. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. Yeah, it's, like, not even pocketable anymore. That is gonna hurt to put in your leg pants pocket. Like, it's so extra. Look at the shape. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. He put it in his back pocket. The moment he sits down, he's gonna get stabbed in like 3 different places. Wait, did I have limited stamina? My character just stopped running and started gasping. Alas, yet another miss. I'm glad you came to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps you could tell me... I could tell you a bit about these 3 first. That's the owl. It's like a plant owl. I'm a very good professor, by the way. That's Cyndaquil. I don't know what type of animal that is, but it has a fire burning on its back. That's Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using a shell-like object. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. Here you go, I found it fallen off a tree. Is that a... Okay. It's a old-timey Pokeball. And he just gave me a bag of them. 50 of them. How am I gonna carry 50? Oh, but that won't do. Let me be a bit more thorough. Now, I mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. People freaked out about that. When that was revealed. They were like, what? It's not the Pokeballs that shrink down the Pokemon? I mean, I guess it makes sense. Given that Gigantamax was kind of like the opposite. And that's where the Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball. Comfy as can be. And with that, you've got a Pokemon. I know we just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my... He expects this complete stranger who fell out of the sky to be better at catching Pokemon than he is, a guy that's lived to age 40 in this world. I think he should be ashamed. Now the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. So far be it for me to say so. Skill issue. Okay, hold on ZR. Release ZR. Press B to cancel. Oh yeah, that's a bit too sensitive. I'll try again. Let me... Where's the settings? Make it like there. It's still too much. I assume that 0 meant just it was turned off. Yeah, it is turned off. Okay, I guess 1 it is. Wow, bro, you couldn't do that? Oh, wonderful, you caught a Pokemon. It seems you've got quite a knack for this Pokemon catching business, Pansy. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 left. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Pokemon are vicious creatures. You can't let your guard down. I don't see any of the others. Oh, here we go. Wow. I can hardly believe it. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Just one more to go. Should I be concerned about that? Giant, like, Eye of Sauron, ominous cloud in the distance. Where is the last one? Oh. It's like in the shadow, I couldn't even see it. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, not so easy now, is it, huh? Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. I'm not paying you, by the way. But, the 3 Pokemon you caught have just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come following. But I must say, Pansy, I was taken aback by how well you used Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? Yeah, I played a lot of Pokemon Go on my phone. One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here now. It took out my iPhone 17. Stake out all Pokemon. That object is an ARC phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you? I'm just gonna change the button mapping real quick. If you indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to ask of you. You see, I have a dream. I skipped his dream. Whoops. We in the field call this catalog a Pokedex. Okay, I understand what your dream is immediately. Yes, a proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research. Never mind the fact that Professor Oak is the one that invented it. 700 years in the future. I'm taking credit for it right now. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. You know, I feel like this is more of an alternate universe rather than back in the past. Pokeballs have only just been invented and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with clear talent for catching Pokemon. You've caught 3 of them, that's an ample sample size. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? I love my character's expressions. Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out? This is extortion. This is Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. I completely forgot your name. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal. Follow me to Jubilife Village. That's a name drop for you guys who played Gen 4. Let's just not mention that, I guess. I mean, like, stylistically, this game is pretty nice, but, it's just, like, what is it running at, like, 720p or something? I get that it's, like, the original Switch, you know, but still. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe from my good guardsmen, keeping out those nasty Pokemon. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive me bringing him to the village for a bit. What if my character just got, like, transported to this world and he was just, like, wearing Nikes and, like, a Supreme shirt, jacket, Ray-Bans? I like how they're giving me like 3 different camera angles as if this town doesn't just have one street. This way, if you please. Jubilife Village has come a long way thanks to the fine people of the road we're now on is known to the locals as Canala Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years. And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot. Now that impressive building up ahead is Galaxy Hall, headquarters for the... I'm not pressing A, by the way, it goes that fast. Oh, botheration, I just made up that word. I'd almost forgotten. You don't have any government ID, do you? They're gonna lock you up. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here, then to the left, the Wallflower is called. Wow, he just whipped around. Arceus is calling me. Guys, I have to take this. Somehow it seems to show where you need to go next. Okay. Yeah, I'm a gamer. I can figure out a waypoint. And guidance markers. Wow. To be fair, I think this is new to Pokemon. I don't think Sword and Shield had anything like this. I've mentioned this before, but I basically, like, after playing Pokemon Sword, I kind of just, like, said, yeah, I think I'm good. I don't think I'm playing another Pokemon game again. So, like, I didn't touch any Pokemon game for, like, the next 5 years or something. 4 years. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The Wallflower's for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. He's so sad all the time. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be mincemeat in those flimsy clothes. My clothes are 100% cotton. Pokemon jaws are notoriously not that strong. So cotton is enough. Turn that frown upside down. He's so... I just love his, like, sad expression, like he just mopes. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Perhaps you've met Professor Laventon. He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. It makes me a bit worried about him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thunder Shock not long ago, and I had to take to my bed. I'm a water type, you see, and it was super effective. But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Reminds me of the character. Reminds me of the time my character got the duck. Yeah. I mean, my character was just always sad in that game. Life was pain for him. Professor. Everything will be quite alright now. Pansy here has agreed to help us with our own Pokedex. Excuse me, you plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? To venture outside the walls? That's a dated reference, holy shit. Attack on Titan is like 10 years old? How old is Attack on Titan now? Like, I can't just reference it like it's topical. You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Cylene's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Cylene. Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of Galaxy Team's Survey Corps. You may call me Cylene. No relation to Cyrus 700 years later. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be about 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. Here in, Hisui, we have no concept of child labor. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us, without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we will see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. No. I prefer to eat alone. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Any old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please. We'll make it for 3 today. You might want to go inside the restaurant first. I don't know if he can hear you from here. Imagine going out to eat, standing outside the restaurant and just yelling, "Yeah, can I get some, like, chicken noodles?" Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Professor Laventon, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? I fished him out of the lake, if you must know. You know of the giant hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift, even though we have no concept of space and time in this day and age? Our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. Come now, I'm a scientist. My job is to observe and explain all phenomena. I concern myself only with the facts. Now you already know that there are many Pokemon here in the history region. That there are in the grass, the forest, the water, the sky, the underground, wherever they like. Our job as the Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying, violent, bloodthirsty creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sort of wondrous things they can do. And that's where this 15-year-old kid will come in. I'll use him as a meat shield. I successfully caught 3 Pokemon, that's good enough for me. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of feats such as that. Wow. Galaxy team is washed. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We have a hard enough time catching even 1 Pokemon. Well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokemon, and our new friend is fearless enough to do that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal like this with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know, the slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has their own edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain stress eating soon enough. Have your fill, kid. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you never have to worry about a meal again. We get that government funding, if you know what I'm saying. The Angels of Delusions banner will come out on your birthday. Well, now that's quite a coincidence, isn't it? The team provides for all its members' needs, and even if said members fell out of the sky. That was quite delicious. Yes, the food was quite lovely, but most importantly, do you remember that Pansy has a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps? Not to worry, I have complete confidence. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Pansy, was it? For tonight at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. She points over to, like, a hay bale. That's where you'll be sleeping. But if you fail to pass the trial, we're kicking you out. You'll be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. Thanks, Eileen. Fair. Character's expression. It's just like... he's just completely taken aback. All the wind out of his sails. Captain Silene is somewhat like Hisui in that they're both quite harsh. Now she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turn in for the night. It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has ended up falling for one day. Too soon. Anyway, good night. Yes, good night. A rift in the sky, people falling from it. The world is full of mysteries. I mean, I guess I should just go straight to bed. I doubt I have anything I can do. Choi. Yeah, I can't really do anything. Wait, we have an item chest in this game? Survey tips, or tutorials, I guess. Save your progress, press the up button. Okay, got it. I guess I'll do a hard save first. I want you to realize that this is on the same console that Monster Hunter Rise came out on. Very similar kind of style or like setting time period. But like just like look at both companies' like interpretation on it. I think Game Freak, they put out a new game that's like on PS5, I think. And I mean, I haven't looked into it too much, but it looks like they put way more effort into that than any Pokemon game. The next day. Morning, Pansy, are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your trial, so give it our all. You have no training, but I'm sure you'll do fine. I'm sure it's just like a glorified tutorial. What lovely weather we've got. I hope you had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange and new to you. Let's get to headquarters. Silene is waiting. Is that a barber shop? That's what it looks like. I guess you can change your appearance somewhat. The Survey Corps offices are here on the first floor. Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. I don't know what any of these characters look like, so I can't give them an appropriate voice. The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against a whole pack, it was torn to pieces. This will happen when you go so far afield, but the medical corps will put you to rights. I'm sure this leg will get sewn back on immediately. That man's with the security corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. The default voice. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna give her the default voice. Captain Silene, Pansy is here. You may enter. Sorry, I haven't talked to anyone all day today. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable of going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. What? Those are the 3 most violent Pokemon of all. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start? No one in the Galaxy team has ever managed that. Did the stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? Or were you lying to me? My trial should be simple enough for him if the professor wasn't lying. I didn't mean to press that. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. Or else, you guessed it, you're homeless. I'll lend you one of the Survey Corps' satchel to carry around whatever you need in the field. What if she just gave me like a fanny pack? That satchel doesn't really go with your outfit. Akari, I'll expect you to just step in if anything goes awry. I really wish my character had Nikes. Just like completely out of place. They had no permission for the branding. They just put it in. Press the Y button while consulting your map on the ARC phone. You can check tasks, as well as the journal, mission quests, whatever you call it, commissions. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. Is anything... Sorry, I didn't mean to mock you, Professor Lavington. Is anything the matter? In order to complete our Pokedex and while simply survive in this unforgiving, terrible, no-good land that's always trying to kill us, sandstorms, volcanoes, earthquakes, you name it, Pansy must absolutely pass this trial. That's why I bribed the judge. No need to thank me. And as a professor of Pokemon, I got just the ticket. Okay, are we getting the owl? I don't even know what Cyndaquil is. Or the otter. Alright. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see that they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your own? I feel like Rowlet and Oshawott are like two of my favorites. Or like they have like really cool designs. Cyndaquil is kind of but let me put a one-person poll, I guess. I don't know how many people are here. I don't have the view count up. Which starter? Yes, no, or maybe? I'm just gonna say fire, water, grass. I don't know how many people are here, but it might just be like first vote wins. I'm gonna give it a minute. If nobody votes, I'm just gonna pick. What are you looking at? Imagine me in this situation. It's just like none of these guys can move, and until I do anything. All right, I'm just gonna pick. Let me end that poll. I wanted to give the people a voice. Oshawott or Rowlet? I'll come back later. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like? I think I might flip a coin. One sec. I actually can't decide. Okay. I have no idea why the browser isn't showing on the screen. Oh, whoops. That's browser music. Why do I keep... Okay, I guess I have to add a source then. Window capture. Okay. Flip a coin. There we go. So let's just say heads is Oshawott, tails is Rowlet. Okay, we're doing Rowlet. There we go. It's decided. Took too long, but it's decided. Wait, let me actually keep this and like rename it. I actually don't even know what Hisuian Decidui even looks like, so why not? Do you want Rowlet as your first partner? Sure. That's the happiest my character has been. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught is at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Wow, it's actually called Prelude Beach? Good show. I've tucked Rowlet back inside his Pokeball for you, so take it, it's yours. Hooray. A word of advice, my boy. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones can take Pokemon when you're out in the field. They look as if they're cheering on for their friend Rowlet. Perhaps they're jealous that it gets to help you with your trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Pansy fell out of the sky after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. By the way, what species has Captain Silene charged you with catching? Wow, that's smashing. I just read your mind. All 3 of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs. Didn't you give me like 50? Oh, now I get 20? These Pokeball may be handcrafted, but they work a treat. You've already seen. You have this trial cleared up in no time. I guess you're finally ready. You'll have to leave the village for your trial. Turn left. After you exit headquarters, then head for the gate. I thought she was just gonna say leave the village and turn left. And you'll be in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Oh, I see. That's an interesting way of doing it. Oh, what a curious getup you got there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk of you fall from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. I hate when people like use the contraction for you have as like possessive. It's not right. Like saying I have, just saying I've. I have a glass of water. I've a glass of water. Like it's just not right. I hate it. Oh, you've got you've a Pokemon. Like just say you have gotten a Pokemon. You have whatever. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant success. What do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? No. Well, what's the point of having a Pokemon then? Come on now, just friendly competition. No. But what's the point of having a Pokemon then? Come on now. Sure. I like you better and better.
I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out, though I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP hits 0.
The battle system is very different from ZA. I see, so they don't like... So it's still turn-based. Huh. I didn't realize that it was basically just the same battle system. But you can, like, walk around. I didn't realize that ZA just changed it that much.
Moves, items, use them well and the world will open up to you, or just use Gust 3 times in a row, you noob. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and get stronger, and learn more moves and get stronger. Pokemon sometimes learn new moves when they level up. If you want to change the moves your Pokemon can use in your battle, open up your satchel, choose the Pokemon you want, and change moves. But so few people have their own Pokemon, if only more knew you to use Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help our 2 battlers recover.
I'm guessing there's not going to be that many trainer battles in this game, is my guess.
And to you, my sky-fallen friend, I present some potions.
60 HP. Yeah.
You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful in that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all.
That's really something. Not only can you catch Pokemon, but you can lead them in battle. Now to the Obsidian Fieldlands. When you're leaving Jubilife Village, make sure you choose a destination for your map, and tell Rez the guardsman where you're going. That way, someone can come to your aid if you're knocked out by a Pokemon. Trial begins just a short way past that front gate. Be sure to tell the guard where you're going, so that if you fall in battle, they can come collect your remains. You're Pansy, correct? I was informed that you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. Why is this game so grim? So it's not like a true open world? It's just like open zones? That's true, this game did come out before Scarlet and Violet. This is our base camp, the last safe haven before you reach the wilds. For your trial, you must catch 3 species of Pokemon, Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Are you ready? Oh, Professor, is something wrong? Oh, well, you see, Captain Silene got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for what happens to our sudden guest. That's our unsparing captain, but what help exactly can you offer? To be honest, my dear girl, I don't intend to lift a finger. Pansy's talents are the real deal. Go pass, you see. Ah, so why did you come here? Well, I'm sure Pansy will be fine. Let's begin the trial. Thanks. Man. Walk 5 steps, dialogue, walk 5 steps, dialogue. This is Aspiration Hill. Keep your mouth closed or you'll catch flies. I love my characters like over just like unnecessarily extreme reactions to everything. Species of Pokemon you're meant to catch all live here. Wow, it looks like literally anywhere else. It's a Bidoof. Yeah. The key is to aim carefully, not that you seem to need my advice. Hold on Z to focus on a wild Pokemon. So does that auto-aim? Bidoof has a mellow disposition. That means it tends to not run from people, so this will be easy. I'm gonna stand right here and watch you do it. Okay, I guess it doesn't auto-lock. This gyro is way too sensitive. You caught a Bidoof. Well done. Man, your survey core is really washed. They can't even do this. There's a Starly. They're skittish little things. They'll run if startled. You should be able to get close to them if you crouch. Yeah, crouching. Do they have crouching where you came from? See if I can snipe the Starly from here. That did not hit.
That's Starly caught as well. Only one more Pokemon to go.
That there is a Shinx. Shinx likes to throw hands, so be careful. Why did it have to fade to black? She was 5 steps away. I walked 2 steps. It faded to black. And I'm 2 steps away now. Here's the proper way to throw your partner's Pokeball. As Captain Silene tells us, have an item at the ready but want to send out a Pokemon, press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready but want to throw a... Captain's real expert. Yeah, okay. Try throwing your Pokemon's ball at rocks or trees like this one. What? Okay. What is this? Spoiled apricorns. I'm never getting that back. I guess I would just throw it at the tree, huh? Are you sure you know where you're going? I mean, I guess it just stands there, huh? I mean, I will say that it's nice in ZA. I like how I have no freedom here. In ZA, at least your Pokemon can kind of like follow you around. That's fun. Wow. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Could you already tell that? No. Not to worry, these things become clear once you focus on the Pokemon around you. She's so upset. She's so mad. Once aggressive Pokemon get irate, they'll knock aside any ball you throw at them. Okay. Yeah. Same as ZA, at least. Don't worry though, I'll teach you the trick to catching aggressive Pokemon. You beat the shit out of them. Once they're absorbed with battling, you can throw the Pokemon at them to try and catch them. Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it near a wild Pokemon you want to battle. I've got no doubt you can hold your own in battle. Alright. Oh yeah, he's just ready to fight immediately. Leafage. Is there any faster way to do that? Oh no, I guess it just automatically... So this is pretty similar to just traditional Pokemon. Wow, you actually caught a Pokemon? In this Pokemon catching universe game? With you on our side, I think the Survey Corps has a bright future ahead of it. And they have a real chance of compiling a complete Pokedex. With this 15-year-old at our charge. I'm still curious why on earth you came falling from the sky, but I don't care anymore, man. Come here, man. I knew you were cool. Come on. Oh, I said you passed the trial with flying colors, and it seems you you did it. Congratulations, Pansy. You've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. This man just pulled out the Leica. Oh, what the hell, man? You blinked.
Skills like yours, I suppose this was a foregone conclusion.
Now then, we best report to Captain Silene. Time to head back, huh? Congratulations, Pansy. You're not gonna be homeless. It's so funny to me that they just straight up said that. They're just like, yeah, we'll let you sleep here for the night, but like, if you can't pass this trial, that's considered impossible to like a normal Survey Corps person. We're just gonna throw you outside the village and you're on your own. In time, you'll be able to send Pokemon you've caught to live in the village pastures. You can bring up to 6 Pokemon with you in the field. Though I've never had anyone skilled enough to do so. Come now, you two, let's not dilly-dally. Captain Silene waits. I bet Captain Silene would be pleased. The only thing I know about this game is that apparently, Wild Paris is a menace. that's all I know. And something about like a wild Rapidash being very scary. That's all I've heard about this game. It seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Man. Congratulations. You passed the trial. You can hold on to that bag for free. I must admit you impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. Yay. I don't have to look like a filthy gaijin anymore. Get changed in the room you used last night, and then you'll report at once to the third floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is the first official order from the captain. I'm not even gonna talk to you. How you like that? Oh, well, they actually have a lot of options. Hey, where's my hat, though? Wait, did I not? Oh. I thought I equipped the sandals. Those are sandals? Those are straight up shoes. Those are Crocs. They just didn't have the equipment to cut out the holes yet. I didn't have to go all the way back home to do that. I feel like I could have just used like the public restroom or something. Look how well our Survey Corps uniform suits you. It's almost as if the captain had tailored it specifically for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this a while. It's not like it's the official Survey Corps hat or anything. I just thought it would look cute with your outfit. Now present yourself to the commander. Oh, good. Oh geez, I wonder who the commander could be. What kind of reference to Diamond and Pearl that the commander could be, or it could just be a completely original character. I mean, he kind of looks like... Was Professor Rowan the 4th gen professor? I've been waiting for you. I am Kamado, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. Oh, you're a pansy, huh? Yeah. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell out of the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat. Trying to throw him, charge at him. Let's go. You got vigor, I'll give you that. You need to work on your sumo technique, but I do see some potential. This kid just got assaulted. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider who literally fell out of the blue. How many times are we gonna talk about that? Well, you fall out of the sky one time. And you're just known as the guy who fell out of the sky. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you.
No matter how odd you may seem, you're a part of Jubilife Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition team and complete the Pokedex. But I warn you, Pansy, Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you. Yeah. The commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. You're a filthy no-star. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps, you might be able to move up the ranks.
Indeed, you see, the more you add to your Pokedex, the higher your rank will become. And working on the Pokedex will also, of course, bring you closer to that goal of yours. To seek out every last Pokemon.
Here, you'll need this.
A recipe for crafting Pokeballs. 1 apricorn and tumblestone.
Here's $3,000 as well.
Why is anyone just able to make a Pokeball out of an apricorn and a rock?
Kari, you're an expert at crafting yourself. Sure, new recruit what he needs to know.
Of course, Captain Zillion. Now, as the experienced craftsperson here, let me explain a bit to start with. Crafting means making items with your own 2 hands. Cool. You can buy some items at the general store, but self-sufficiency is worth striving for. You can even make our most valuable tools, Pokeballs. Think about it. I don't even know what it said. I accidentally hit A. Let's go to the craft list. That look pretty cool. I don't know about the shoes.
Who is this?
My name is Anthony. I'm the local clothier. The professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I hope they fit. I know we just gave you the uniform, but here's your everyday kimono and a pair of everyday trousers. I hope you'll avail yourself to the village's humble shops.
What do you even call that?
What do you call that thing on her head? I was about to say bandana. It was flowing very strangely when she ran. This way to the Craftworks, Pansy. Wait, so I have to, like, go to a specific place to craft? You can use the workbench here at the Craftworks anytime you need to make an item in the village. So I go to a specific place, but I still make it myself. And I'll supply what you need to craft your first Pokeballs once you're ready. Just spend the money you got from the captain on clothes or whatever you think is best. Okie dokie. Should I just make 20? I guess I should. I'm assuming I didn't keep the Pokeballs from the test. Now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my boy.
My boy.
You recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. Also, that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in the Pokedex. And on that note, here you are.
The Pokedex is just a notebook. Oh, yeah, it is. I was about to make a joke. Because, yeah, of course they wouldn't have, like, a electronic Pokedex.
That's cool. Thing is, cameras are invented somehow. I hope it aided you well in your aim to secure all the Pokemon here in this grand region. Look at the Pokedex, it's just a notebook. And you have to like take the pictures yourself, so it's like, okay, so it's not really a special thing, is it? Could have just used any notebook. I have to blow my nose one sec. You'll have to complete lots of research tasks to help the Pokemon fill out the Pokedex. The same goes for me, of course. I've also got Pokemon to research since it is as a Survey Corps member. I'd be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I can use assistance with. Come join me at the Fieldlands camp whenever you're ready. Beauregard. That's not a very Japanese name, is it? Excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear. You're going to the Fieldlands camp. Would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. Hey, so there's a Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Yeah. Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Lamington, and he told me that a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience. Through battling and the like, it'll sometimes change its appearance and grow stronger. He said that phenomenon is called evolution. What Pokemon is that? Is that Pikachu? What is that? Looks like it has two tails. Or is that Crobat? Weird. And so I decided that I want to raise a Wurmple myself and make it evolve. You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, would you let me have it? There's a reward for you in it as well. What is this guy doing? Like, bro, you're gonna tire yourself out just holding that. At least pretend like you're working. Toshi. I know Shink's ears have these odd markings on the inside, but what were they? No use, I can't remember. This'll keep me up all night. Hey, aren't you the one with the Survey Corps? If you catch a Shinx, can you show it to me? Please, I can't remember for the life of me what those ears look like. It's driving me up the wall. Okay. Alright, let's have a peek at those round ears. That's it. Its ears have a yellow cross pattern, kinda like a star. Can't tell you what a relief this is. Felt like I had a bone stuck in my throat, and my throat's been a brain in my bones, I thought. Thanks for helping. Okay. Cool. So I guess this becomes the PC if you have too many Pokemon. Seem to have missed something here. Do I have stamina? He does like stop running after a bit. Or do I have to like hold it down? No, it's just limited. Why do I have limited stamina? Oh, that newcomer who fell from the sky. Of course you are the Survey Corps master. I must have to get out and compile that Pokedex book they're working on. Well, on your way, kindly do me a favor, find out all about Starly. Pokemon certainly are terrifying creatures. When I see Starly, I simply feel whole. And I must touch one, mind you. Please let me see Starly's entry in that Pokedex the moment you complete it. I mean, how do I have to, like, report it. Whatever, I'll work on this first. They haven't given me a tutorial yet on how to report Pokemon from the Pokedex. That's quite a loading screen. It's just a JPEG with like a little animated guy. Right now, let's get to it, shall we? In order to complete this Pokedex of ours, there are many great research tasks I'll need your help to carry out, my boy. The details of the task can be found in the Pokedex for you to reference anytime. Okay. Same as ZA, really. When you're focused on wild Pokemon in the field using the ZL button, you can instantly check the research tasks by pressing the down button. You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species and carry out research tasks. Do so and you shall gain research points and other rewards. One last piece of advice, Pansy. If you see a wild Pokemon's attack coming your way, dodge it like your life depends on it. As it probably does. Watch closely. Up. That's me clapping, but I think the noise gate got rid of it. That beautiful, perfectly executed flying bit of gymnastics is what we call a dodge. If you're light on your feet, you can dodge out of the way. That way, hopefully you can avoid taking a beating and blocking out. The Survey Corps had to collect me when I got the business end of some Shink's Thundershock. But don't you worry, I've got lots of experience to draw on. Teach you plenty. I feel like this is a... Why do I feel like this is better animated than the one in ZA? And let me share some Survey Corps wisdom. Focus on a Pokemon with the ZL button, press the down button to open a Pokedex. Yeah, we already did that. I already saw that tutorial. It's fine. That's right, catching just one isn't enough. You need 2, then 4, then... Wait, how many? And when it's time to battle a Pokemon, remember the captain's switching wisdom. If you have items, press X to ready your Pokemon. Give it a try now if you want. Okay. You have to catch like 25? What? Times you've seen it use Roost, times you've seen it use Aerial Ace. Oh man. This is gonna be a grind. What? Okay, I guess it can just do that. Hey, I thought you said that they don't run away. Well then. I think you got it, but as a reminder, don't forget to open your Pokédex when you focus on a Pokemon to check your research tasks for it. It's just ZL then down. One of your tasks is to catch Staryu without being spotted, right? For that task, try catching them while hiding in the tall grass. I thought I already did that, though. Yeah, I've already done it. Ooh, headshot. Okay. Didn't mean anything, I guess. Why don't I have a reticle? Wait, what happened to my UI? Oh. I see. Well, this sucks. I guess I caught it. Okay, she just instant transmissioned out of here. What is that? Yay. Guys, look, I'm playing the game. Numbers of light specimens you've caught. Oh, right, because they have like varying. I have to see it use Poison Sting 25 times. Hmm. That just feels like a massive grind, doesn't it? The heck is that? Oh. Oh. I keep accidentally pressing in the right stick. And with your leafage. Should I just catch it, I guess? Really? I mean, it refuses to attack for some reason. Okay. I'm just gonna do it point blank. There we go. We'll just do it for the XP. I guess I need like a pickaxe or something. Oh. I thought I had a regular a regular Pokemon. Hopefully it doesn't have any like fire type moves. If this doesn't catch it, I can use leafage to bring it down. Yay. I just completely ditched Akari or whatever her name is. Ooh, okay. I think that's the giant Rapidash people were afraid of. Coming after me. I like how out of that entire tree full of berries, you just get 2. Oh, can I just, Hey, that's what you're supposed to do. That makes sense. If you're feeling worn out, have a rest in a tent. Okay. I'm actually gonna change this. Just just to make it easier to sprint.
Around here you can find a Pokemon called Buizel. It has an aggressive disposition. That means it'll try to hit you with this move just like Shinx, and you'll have to battle it to catch it. Okay. And speaking of which, your research task call for Buizel includes seeing it using a certain move. To be precise, you have to use the move in battle. You have to see it use the move in battle. Got it. Thing is, he's not even gonna get the chance. You know, with your leafage. Huh. I guess I'll try Gust this time. Hopefully it doesn't... I mean, it's gonna kill if I use it again. Well, you chose this life. Ooh. Yay. I noticed I got a ball of mud. Do you think I can take out the Rapidash with that? Mime Jr.? Huh. Hey. Move mastered. What does that mean? I like how my character just still looks like that in his government ID. How do I see my Pokemon?
Oops. I mean, I guess it's just it's just combined with the bag screen. That's interesting. Hmm. It was low speed, high defense. Well, that sucks. Does it mean that it's mastered? Yeah, I should probably go towards... yeah. You're doing quite well for yourself. Here, it's your own crafting kit. Okay, so you can just do it anywhere. You can select the crafting kit from the key items pocket. You'll only be able to use the materials in your satchel. Interesting. And here's a recipe for potions. 1 orange berry and 1 medicinal leek. The crafting kit, you can craft items anywhere using the materials you have. So long as you've got an apricorn. Hello, MA. How you doing? An apricorn and a tumblestone. You can make a Pokeball anytime. Or with an orange berry and a medicinal leek. Okie dokie. You can't turn on the audio, but you are sending your regards. Well, thank you for dropping in, MAA. The cover of the Pokedex will tell you if there are tasks that you finished and you can report. So are you going to tell me how to report it? Okay, so I do just go back. I think I'll just do that right now. I think this game does have Pokemon mounts. Unlike ZA. Yeah, this game doesn't have a jump button at all, does it? Character's completely out of stamina. Why is there stamina in this game, of all games? Like, what does it matter? It's not like the role uses stamina. Oh, if it isn't a crafting kit, you must have listened attentively to Akari's teaching. It seems like a good time to explain to you the survey reports and the rewards they offer. When you submit reports, you'll receive money. Wow, it's just like real life. On that note, let me check the research tasks you've completed thus far. Yay. I see. Most illuminating. I'll update my Pokedex with this new data. By carrying out research tasks, meaning... If you raise a Pokemon's entry to level 10, it will be considered complete. Back in my day, all you had to do was catch them once. As you carry out tasks and complete the Pokédex entries for different species, you'll also gain Pokemon research points. Once you've earned a certain number of points, you'll be able to move up the ranks. So I guess each rank up is like a gym leader, or, you know. And I'm guessing research is the main gameplay for this game. Not quite there yet, I'm afraid. You'll need to complete a few more research tasks before you're ready to go up a rank. You filthy no-ranker. And I wish I had a better way to get around. Wait, I think you can... Well, my guy's already full HP. I was gonna say, I think I can rest in one of the tents, is what they told me. I have to defeat more, I have to catch more. Number of different forms you've obtained. What, do you have to catch, like, male and female? Number of times you've seen it use bite. I could beat it with ground type moves? Hmm. Investigated the Bidoof that bother the village? What does that mean? Well, I need heavy specimens. Just hit it in the butt. What the heck? So it resets the camera, but if you hold it, it goes first person mode. Considering I've been playing so much Cyberpunk, this is actually more natural to me. this one actually puts up a fight, huh? It's kind of fun to play like this. Maybe they should have used the Labo VR and made it compatible with this game. Oops. Times you've seen it use Poison Sting. How many more points do I need for the Pokédex? 130. Yeesh. I could just keep defeating more. I think this Wurmple evolves at the next level. Well, it seems like catching them also gives you XP, so maybe it's worth doing. That really is terrifying how huge it is. Can evolve. Then what are we waiting for? That's a pretty intense evolve screen. Compared to the Pokemon Legends ZA evolve screen, which was very lame. Owl knows Poison Sting. Just catching a bunch of them. So I think you need heavy specimens or whatever. So may as well. The fact that this cocoon can break a rock, it's pretty impressive. I guess I should probably catch it. I have to craft a lot more Pokeballs. I'm already down to like 8. Oh jeez, what the heck was that? Man, this Pokemon world really is vicious, they weren't lying. That's what took out Akari or whatever. Alright, let's see if that's enough for a level up. Wait, research level was complete already? For these two? Cool. Hey, that's quite a lot. You made good progress on the research task, Pansy. I do believe you're ready to move up the ranks. Let's head back to the village and report the good news to Captain Silene, and we'll just leave Akari here. Where's the guy that wanted the Wurmple? Was it? This guy, right? You really brought me one. You must be as good as the rumors say. I'd like to name this Wurmple right away. Now, I've been told a Wurmple will evolve into a Pokemon known as Beautifly, so I should give it a name with that in mind. The joke is that it might just evolve into Dustox. This is a tough decision. Which of these do you like the best? Beauticia, Beautifred, or Bogine? I like Beautifred. Yeah, I like Beautifred too. I guess it's decided then. I'll raise Beautifred to be a splendiferous Beautifly. I think mine is yeah, mine is Soak, so that means it'll be a Beautifly. But if it's Cascoon, then it's a Dustox. Hey, give me my star. If you have progress to report, I'll judge its worthiness. Show me the Pokedex. You made progress. It seems you've earned yourself a star. With this, you've officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition team. This is the highest rank that anyone has ever gotten. You can now use heavy balls. Pokemon up to level 20 will obey your orders. So there's no like gym battle or anything. And there's no like trial that you have to do. Of these as well, there are further recipes you'll need for crafting. Black Tumblestone. That a stranger like you should fall from the sky and yet flourish among us like this is testament to how terrible we are. Most people prefer when things are simple enough to be judged at face value alone. Improving your worth by moving up our ranks is something anyone can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be willing to accept you. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make a life for yourself here. A higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokemon balls and greater rewards. Did I just say Pokemon balls? For today, at least you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. Was that Akaria still out in the wilderness? Ah, she'll be fine. Oh no, she found her way back. So, Pansy, my boy. I believe a jolly good congratulations is in order. Good done on earning your first rank star. Potato mochi tastes so much better when you have something to be happy about. Still, we'll be very busy from now on between our Survey Corps duty and our requests from folks here. Which reminds me, have you already taken on the request from Beauregard? People of Jubilife aren't too familiar with Pokemon, you see. So if problems arise, the Survey Corps get called to help. Indeed so. Some people will ask for help when you talk to them, while other requests will need to be claimed from the blackboard I keep in my lab. Don't ask why a request board is in a... Why is the request board in your lab? Shouldn't you, like, have it, like, out on the street or something? Speaking of which, weren't you approached with a request recently, Hurry? What's all that about? About that, I'm thinking maybe Pansy can handle it for me. I was told it would require a bit of skill with Pokemon battling. And, you know, like, he just started, but he's apparently better than me. Oh yes, that request from the Diamond Clan. The people of the Diamond Clan have lived here in Hisui before the Galaxy team arrived. If we can establish good relations, I'm sure there's much we might learn from them. Including more about the local Pokemon. Well, we can discuss all that tomorrow. For today, let's eat. Diamond Clan, you say? Just gonna blow my nose. I don't know why my nose has started running. Like, I didn't have a runny nose all day. And then, like, I don't know, I guess, like, doing this much talking just kind of, like, irritates my nose. I guess, is the only explanation I have. Listen, do you have a bit of time after this? There's something I could use your help with. Wait, now? Come on, please, I need your help. I mean, as your superior, I order you to help me. Wait, now? Why bother giving me decisions, man? Thank you. I'll be waiting for you at the training grounds then. Will you help me? No, well, I order you to help me. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, so they do have a few Pokemon just running around. That's fun. Let's grab one of the Ponytas, I think. This one seems to be a lot better, despite being the same level. Alright, keep it there for now. Or do I want Mime Jr.? Screw it. Why not? I like the weird Pokemon, like Mr. Mime. I should probably craft some Pokeballs. Gee, I wonder what she wants in this battle arena. Thanks for coming, I know you're busy. Listen, I had an epiphany. Yeah? You see, I got a partner of my own. We may not get along perfectly, but we get to work together to help complete the Pokedex. You have a Pokemon? Yes. Here, it's Pikachu. When we were attacked by those shakes, I got too scared to think straight, and I couldn't handle battling as a team. Ever since then, my partners refuse to listen to anything I tell them. If I'm being honest, I'm not even sure how to order him, how to guide him in battle. Biga. But when I saw how you and your Pokemon work together, I realized I need to do more too. Alright, let's see if you can take down my Silcoon. Yeah. Yeah. Why'd you get to move twice? Oh, this sucks. Just got paralyzed like twice in a row. Let's use the strong style gust. So wait, if you're faster, you get to move multiple times? Okay. You and your Pokemon seem to be completely in step with one another. Thanks for battling us. Could be wrong, but for a moment I felt like Pikachu and I really understood each other. Maybe it's when I stun-locked her Silcoon. Let's keep working at it, okay, Pikachu? Friend-zoned again. But I'll strive to work more as a team with my partner the way you do. Assuming Pikachu and I can bridge some gaps. Oh, by the way, the professor said Pokemon have these things called types, which apparently make a big difference. Pikachu's an electric type. Oh, wow. You're just gonna drop that on me, huh? Wait, are there actually fairy types in this game? Well, yeah, I guess they wouldn't get rid of any types. I just thought, like, you know, it's Sinnoh, right? So you're the one, the new recruit everyone's been talking about. The name's Zissou, captain of the security corps. I see you've got some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give some what advice I could. Captain Zissou is a master of ancient martial art, one that specializes in Pokemon battles. Now listen, if your Pokemon's truly mastered its moves, it can actually use them in different styles. On the one hand, you could choose to deliver a move in strong style, kinda like you already did. The move will do more damage, but afterward it will take longer for your Pokemon to act.
On the other hand, you can choose to unleash Agile. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterwards. In truly favorable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before its opponent can act. Strong style moves, agile style moves, and of course regular moves, which are right for any given situation. Choose which is right for a given situation and direct your Pokemon with the little nudge. I see. Agile style, okay, both of them use more PP. And Agile reduces the power of the move. Interesting. Oh, and one more thing, if you want to teach your Pokemon some super powerful moves, just let me know. You remember I mentioned her at the Wallflowers so that I can use your help with the Maya's request. And to meet her down past the foot of Aspiration Hill. You should come as well once you've readied your Pokemon team and perhaps have them learn some new moves. Okie dokie. Here at the training grounds, your Pokemon can master moves. Hello there, Survey Corps recruit. Did you need something? Let's get new moves. Huh. Interesting. So right now attack and special attack is basically the same. Magical Leaf. Oh no, hold off for now, I guess. I mean, I'm guessing that that replaces TMs, is my guess. So how do I heal my Pokemon? Right now everyone seems fine. Ooh! Did I surprise you? I bet I did. I was trying to anyway. There's a secret technique to catch a Pokemon, you see. It's what I call the secret backstripe technique. Hitting a Pokemon's back with the it's the secret backshot technique. Hitting a Pokemon's back with your Pokeball will surprise it, make it easier to catch or giving you an advantage when some battle starts. Yeah, I've already been doing that. If you're part of the Survey Corps now, working to create the Pokedex, as they all are, you might end up meeting every last Pokemon here in Hisui. You should know that I'm already looking forward to the day that you accomplish that.
Oh, you're the boy that fell from the survey, the boy that fell from the survey corpse that fell from the sky, huh? I call it mushroom cake. I poured 20 years of mushroom foraging know-how into coming up with this recipe, and I know it's just a winner. Problem is, the folks around here aren't catching up on my recipe's amazing potential. But you're the talk of the village. If people see you making my mushroom cakes as famous as you are, they'll want to give it a go too. All you need to do is get the key ingredient for the recipe yourself. Scratch off for the one springy mushroom. Okay, got it. I feel like once I once I have a mount and I can move faster, then I feel like this is gonna be a lot more bearable. Why the heck do I have stamina in this game, man? Wow. Uh-oh. Well then. This guy's got a pretty impressive force field, is what I was gonna say. I didn't think I could actually fall into the water. There are many strong Pokemon that make their home on the other side of this bridge. I can't let you pass unless you're first, though. At your rank, you should be fine. Go on, then. Don't let your guard down now. Retreat to safety if you find yourself in trouble. My, this is Pansy. My, You know how Pokemon says their name out loud? That's what she's doing.
A new face in the village? Not that it matters to me if you're new, but if you're here, I assume you're prepared to be of help. I'm one of the wardens of the Diamond Clan. You may call me May. I suppose you might not even know what a warden is if you're new to history. But such talk can wait. Right now, I'd rather we get straight to the point. I have a problem that I need help solving, so the more important question is this. Do you feel confident that you can lead your Pokemon in battle? Oh, no, not really. How uninspiring. Prepare yourself better than rejoin us.
Defeat Mai in battle. I mean, am I actually, like, I'm not just being annoying by saying no. Am I actually, like, okay? All I have is Rowlet. And that's really it. Then again, I don't think I'm gonna get much grinding done. I'll just give it my best shot. I do, now that I beat that level 2 Shinx.
That's good to hear. That security core of yours certainly wasn't up to the task. This here's my partner, Munchlax. We were raised together like siblings. He battles at my side by choice without needing any silly balls like he is watching there. He's just standing there menacingly.
Oof. That's gotta hurt. That's a pretty high poison rate, huh? Ouch. He just happened to... he just happens to have the one move that's gonna be able to beat everyone. Yay. That's still not a great result. It took 3 Pokemon to take down 1 Munchlax. You really aren't one of the usual galaxy buffoons if you could defeat my partner. Well fought, Munchlax. I'll take care of the Pokemon in the battle for us. And I'll let you have these. You people... What do you mean, you people? Make all kinds of things with your crafting, don't you? They should prove to be useful materials. Material for crafting items that restore vitality. Oh, that's for revives. Got it. You and Pokemon fought well together. You practically acted as one with them. Rather like the legendary hero of old, the one... Listen, lady, I used 3 Pokemon to beat 1 Munchlax. I think you're indeed the one for the job. You see, I need someone to deal with an alpha Pokemon causing trouble upon Deer Track Heights. It's a large, fearsome foe like any alpha, but you'll come, won't you? When this phone vibrates, it jabs directly into his spine. That explains that expression. That thing you have, it's showing where you got to go, isn't it? My, that's a curious sort of map. Is that one of those Galaxy Team inventions I keep hearing about? Certainly does seem to show the way to Deer Track Heights right ahead of us. Alright, let's do it. Before we continue, I must ask, did you already know about Almighty Sinnoh? Huh? I suppose that's to be expected. Allow me to sketch out the basics. Almighty Sinnoh steers all time and said to have created the very universe using the power of time's flow. And the land of history was born in the process. It's by the grace of Almighty Sinnoh that Pokemon can live and thrive here. We of the Diamond Clan are descendants of Pokemon who crossed the sea. Descendants of people who crossed the sea and settled here in the Hisui region to venerate Almighty Sinnoh. However, it stole away from the world. I've never heard somebody say it like that. Long ago, hiding itself from sight. Almighty Sinnoh has only rarely been seen by any human. But there is still Pokemon here today in Hisui with connection to the Almighty Sinnoh, and it's the duty of wardens like myself to attend to their needs. The Pokemon that graces Deer Track Heights is one of those honored few. It's directly descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's protection. Alrighty. What's that? Cricketot. Times you've given it food. It's really annoying that a lot of Pokemon just run away. I don't know if that counts as food. Guess not. Yay. Now get in the ball. I mean, at least now we have music, so that's nice. That was a waste. I'm glad it walked forward into that. Is that Starly bigger than usual? It looks like it. Wait, when did the Kricketot I caught already mastered a move? Oh there, mind helping a guy out? I'm after some cherry berries, you know them? They grow on some of the trees around here, but I don't have a Pokemon that can reach them for me. Sure. I probably have enough. Thanks, now then. Here's that handy tip I was talking about. You throw a berry near a wild Pokemon to grab their attention. Hey, it's Geodude. How'd you see me? Level 10. I feel like this is probably a good place to get some levels, considering they're pretty strong, and I have super effective moves. Where'd the other one go? Sorry, I just had to blow my nose again. I don't know why it's suddenly acting up like that. Geodude? More like Geodud, am I right? Ouch. Wait, Kricketot can evolve already? Is it just a lot easier to evolve Pokemon in this game? What do you mean he's ready to evolve at level 10? It's such a extra animation for my bug evolving. Wait, these Kricketune have a lot of HP. Oh, so even your professor decided to join us? Well, thank goodness I got here in time. As a Pokemon researcher, I could hardly miss out on a chance to observe an alpha now, could I? I suppose that is your business. Fine, as long as you stay out of the way. This is Deer Track Heights. This is where I've long come to pay tribute to a special Pokemon, a Pokemon descended from one of those ancient blessed by Almighty Sinnoh. That's not it. That's only a troublemaker here to disturb the peace with all this racket. And that's what you're here for, Pansy, to drive that interloper from this place. I'll ensure your Pokemon are ready for the battle. Wouldn't it be really silly if you used a potion right before getting here? Upon my word, what a large specimen. No wonder alpha Pokemon are feared across the land if they're as oversized as this one. Exactly, they're not only big though, they're strong, and no moves that other their kind don't. They're not to be trifled with, let me tell you. Nevertheless, I believe you are stronger still than this alpha, so go show it that beyond any mistaken. Be careful, Pansy. Size is a potent weapon in and of itself. No doubt this alpha is as powerful and pretty foe. If you must face it, make sure your Pokemon have some strong moves at their disposal. Yeah. Press the Y button during battle to check the action order of all the Pokemon. Huh. So I can get a Shin Megami Tensei... Ouch. Yeah, that's what it is. I didn't expect it to have Arceus. Absorb and tackle. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this. Why does everything I fight just have a super effective move against my bird? There we go. You really are an impressive one, aren't you? Seeing someone best in alpha like that, it truly reminds me of the legendary hero of old. Did I tell you about that before? What in the world? It's the great weird ear. See something moving behind that mountain too. He looks upon you with kindness, Pansy. Does he? He just looks like a disappointed old man, but sure. I'd say the great weird deer has taken a liking to you, that's fortunate. He's an esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanse of history while bearing a human on his back. He's a blessing to us all. Remarkable, truly outstanding stuff, a Pokemon letting someone ride on it. Why, it's just like the ride Pokemon of Alola. What? What? Wait, what? How do you know about Alola? How do you know about ride Pokemon? What? So many questions. Like, you guys don't even have, like, indoor plumbing, and you know about Hawaii? You just invented Pokeballs, and they already have ride Pokemon? Professor Lavington. Pansy. Captain Silene sent me. She said that once Pansy carried out this request, we'll be able to set up a base camp. About that, I know this was a joint decision by Adamant and the commander, but still, is it truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this? The Hisui region is a land created by the almighty Sinnoh for the sake of his Pokemon. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with Pokemon, then I imagine you should be allowed to use this land. The great weird deer has taken a liking to Pansy as well. This is a good sign. You have my thanks for what you did today. Our clan leader will hear about how you aided us. I'll come to show my appreciation with proper reward as soon as I can. If we want to coexist and thrive with Pokemon, we'll need to stop fearing them and start to get to know them better. That starts with completing the Pokedex. Anyway, we should be able to have that base camp set up once the construction core arrives. Here we have it, our new base camp upon Deer Track Heights. I call it the Heights Camp. From now on, when you set out from the village, you can ask to be escorted to the base camp to start your excursions directly from here. Having another base camp to start from will be a great help on our surveys. Nice work today, everyone. Let's say we all head back to the Wallflower. Alright, let's see how many points I got. Not that many, if I'm being honest. We are keeping this business afloat. Benny, I'll chum the old potato mochi, please, and make it for 3 today as well.
Have you all heard the grave news? That frenzied Cleavor from the rumors that ended up mauling some of our galaxy folks who went out to investigate this morning. The medical corps had a hard time getting all the pieces picked up.
This is the Cleavor that was reportedly struck by powerful lightning, right? I hear he's been behaving most erratically since then. Still, if further investigation is in order, the Survey Corps will, of course, step up to the task. I elect Pansy to go first. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon, but I'm sure Pansy here can handle things just fine. Have you forgotten I exist? Also, are you certain? I've heard Cleavor so mighty even Alpha Pokemon don't compare to him. No. Now, you forget the strengths of Pokemon are key items of information that the Survey Corps are duty-bound to research. And since this paralyzed task of ours calls for a clear head and fighting fit physique, I do believe it's a good night's sleep is in order after this fine meal. Probably gonna end the stream soon. I think good progress was made. You should hurry to the commander's office before he decides to use you for super practice. Oh, that's that's interesting. When I dressed up for the first time, I was wearing slippers over here, but now they just disappear whenever you're on. This is an interesting house design, huh? Because you still have like the ground here, and then you have the actual floor. Here we are, let's hurry to headquarters. Look who's being punctual. Finally realize you're waiting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham? That girl looks like May.
And there you go again.
And there you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as the ruler of time. My people will follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation and ruler of space.
You can't even have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it.
Excuse me, are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make of vast Yasui's space?
Better than some. It's a miracle you showed up on time, oh mighty leader of the Pearl Clan. I'm worried you'd get lost in the pointlessly vast space that you're so fond of and never show up.
May you get lost in the Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl Clan in our world's very basis? Your wish.
I wish I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me, what a waste of time.
These guys have one personality trait each. One's obsessed with time, one's obsessed with space. That's you who started this.
You can feel the tension when those two show up. You can also hear it. And yeah. You haven't met them, have you? The woman with the reverence for space is Abrita, leader of the Pearl Clan. The man who is going on and on about time, Adaman, leads the Diamond Clan. The Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan grudgingly coexist at the moment. Apparently things used to be less peaceful. But the boss, I mean the commander, is waiting. We should save this conversation for after you report to him. I don't like this lady is staring at us. There's a side quest there too. Alright, I'm gonna end it there for now. I think progress was made. And I'm having fun when I actually get to play the game. Which is, so far it hasn't been that often. Like exploring new areas, catching new Pokemon, that's always fun. I don't know how I feel about like being forced to catch a single Pokemon like several times. But, I mean, this is probably the first Pokemon game in ever to just like have a heavy focus on Pokemon research. Because before it was just like, before it was just, like, yeah, here's your Pokedex, just catch them all, I guess. You could hear my arms crack. Alright, I'm gonna check out. But, thanks everyone for joining. I'll see you on the next time. I'm probably gonna keep a slow pace with this game. Just because it is, like, the last, Pokemon game that I have. And then after that, I don't really know what to play exactly. It might be just some shorter playthroughs here and there, so I'm probably just gonna stream whenever I stream for however long. Just, you know, go with the flow and all that. Alright. I'll be heading out. Have a good night or a rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.